So we literally just loaded up like 2 truckloads of cardboard, trash, everything from Christmas. It's a good thing. We love Christmas, had a great time. I think I need to invest in a cardboard making manufacturing company, because I'm telling you, everything gets shipped in, so you have all these random cardboard boxes you gotta do something with. So man, it's crazy. Well, today it's a rainy, nasty day. I got flooded on this morning doing chores, but now it's the day of butchering. Don't like it. Actually, it's the worst processing and butchering is chickens. I can deal with hog, I can deal with, of course, deer. Let's see, I gotta find a bucket. I don't see a bucket. There it is, okay. Sorry, it's dark. I gotta get a dip bucket for our chickens. Hopefully there's not like some animal living in here. I'm just joking, he wasn't. We have this shop, we keep stuff in, like the extra washer and dryers and tools, things like that. This is our greenhouse where we keep our hydroponics and all that. But anyways, I have to have this bucket. When we set up for chicken butchering, before we go through the process of putting them in scalder and plucker and all that, we clean them. So we just make our process a little bit longer, but it makes our chickens, of course, humanely processed, but it makes it cleaner for us as well. So I had to get this bucket from Miss Mac. We're walking over. We got about 38 to 40 to process. I'm usually the one that does all the visceration, the processing. Misty and the kids will help. Aiden is the one who tends to help me dispatch the birds. So the process together, we usually can knock out 7 to 10 birds an hour from start to finish. So that means we should be done within 4.5 hours, depending on we don't run any issues. We're setting up underneath the tractor bin, the tractor area, just because it's been raining. So we're gonna be actually under the shed over here, and hopefully there won't be too much rain coming in. So our chicken stations look like this. So we have the cones right here. It's where we actually dispatch the birds humanely. Temple Grandum, if you want to look that up, that's how we process. So they go from there. They'll bleed out in 2 buckets. We'll use the blood that bleeds out. We'll fill it with water and keep it to where we use it, and that's like blood meal, or like blood for the garden. It's very high in nitrogen and minerals for crops. So we won't put it on crops that we're eating right now, but we'll put it basically to where we can save the blood and what comes out of the chicken and utilize it, so no part goes to waste. We'll get buckets for that. After that, they go into where Misty's got that little bucket there, where they get cleaned a little bit before they go into the scalder. The nastiest part of this whole process, and what gets the worst and the nastiest, is the scalder here. But before we put them in the scalder, we want to get them clean, so we put them in a soap bath basically. Then they go straight to the scalder, stay for anywhere from 30 to 45 seconds, to the plucker that helps pluck and release the feathers. Misty pretty much handles all that. From the plucker, they go to the evisceration table. This is where I usually stay the whole time, and that's actually the gutting of the bird. And then of course, back to that table over there, which is quality control, and that way we can check the bird, make sure it looks good before it goes in one of the main ice chests to be put up. Now we'll let them rest, and then tomorrow or the next day we will bag in a shrink bag, put in the freezer, and they will be ready for us to eat throughout the year. You said this is your favorite part?
Favorite part of what?
Of the farm?
Not necessarily, but I don't think it bothers me like it bothers y'all.
Why don't we change jobs? Let me do the front part and you do the back part. How about that?
Yes.
Get this on. finished up. I've had a shower. Misty's had a shower. We were disgusting. Anytime you do this, you get nasty. Misty's finishing up some watering over there. We've got all the stuff cleaned, set out. We processed actually 42 birds total. We had a few more than we thought, which we knew we thought we had them, but you can't count when they're all running around. So we ended up processing 42, which was good. We're gonna weigh them out. We've got them in the cool room now, and then really all we got left to do is just bagging them tomorrow. We're gonna let them rest tonight in the coolers, in the cool room, and then bag tomorrow. We'll finish that up, count and see how much weight we have, exactly how much we have in each bird, so that way we'll be able to disclose it to you. So, okay, we have this much raising our birds on non-GMO feed. This is what we have in them, and that way you'll kind of have an idea to see if this is a good fit for you. I'm glad it's done, it's over. We're actually gonna have a pizza night, something we don't do a lot just because we are worn slap out. I'm tired, Misty's tired, and there's a pizza place in our town that makes homemade pizzas, not commercial bought or anything like that, so it's real good quality. But I think that's what we're gonna do tonight, and have a movie night and enjoy time with our family. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on, Dolly. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Gotta leave you here tonight, guys. Just so you can see a no waste policy, what we do is we put the blood around that right there. That's onions, that's all onions and garlic, and we also put the feathers there. So it's kind of like feather meal or blood meal, both of them in natural forms. So we put them around those areas. We're not harvesting onions for a long time, but that'll help give that nitrogen boost that onions need, especially going into this season as they keep on growing before we actually harvest closer to spring. Not only that, the innards, the inside of the bird, as nasty as it is, pigs love it. Pigs eat it, so that's a meal for them. So we're taking that chicken, using it in every facet of the way, to where what we don't eat ourselves, we use in our gardens or give back to our pigs. It's really a cool process. Are you glad to be done butchering?
But work must go on because we're still out here working.
I know, I laughed. I said, at least we're done and you're out here watering all our lettuce.
So we're done with butcher, but we're not done with work.
That's right. Got the cows moved. I told them we were having a pizza night tonight because we're going to enjoy some time with our family.
Yes, sitting on the couch and resting my legs. So we ate breakfast at 8, but tell them what time our lunch came.
Like 4.
4.
Been a long day. Glad it's done. I don't want to see a chicken for a long time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day. God bless.